Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Rasheen Ali on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little. Sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Jackson now on third. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Fits it through the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They're going option keeper on first and 10. Jukes away. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Penix here from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
That's caught for the first. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the frame. A give left side. Here's Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Falcons will have a first. And the slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Now he's past the 25. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds and offside. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
3 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
It's the Ravens with a 1st and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Hey, come on. Yo. Shut up.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Agnew on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. To the air with Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
It's now second and 6 at the 30.
Here's Penix to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Loss on the play. It's now third down.
They're going play fake with Penix. Mooney downfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ali to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Lamar out of the pistol. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Toward Flowers. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Up and good for Romo. And they've taken back the lead.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Whoa, and he gives himself up quickly to the surprise of, well, us and his entire team. Awful field position to start. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Penix now to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Second and 10, still at the 28. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they'll fly ahead for a few. It's third down.
You make that call to give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
Here we go, set. 7.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix working from the gun. Has it at the 7. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Ali to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throw for Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
13. Alpha, sit on. 180. No, we changed it. 180.
From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover.